Good morning and good afternoon, boys and girls. Today's video for math is called Fraction Fun. This does not go with the Learning in Place packet. This is just an example of how we write fractions and how this is really a video on how to write a fraction, because sometimes we get confused of what number goes on top and what number goes on bottom. So today is all about parts of a fraction. When we're talking about fractions, we're talking about parts of a whole. And when we have a fraction, we need to make sure that each part is equal, meaning each part is the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a card from this pile. I've got a pile of cards right here, and I'm going to draw one, and then we're going to talk about how we would write it. And over here, I have a line. That line, when you write a fraction, you write a number on top of another number. This line means out of. So that's why I have that labeled. This line right here means out of. The top number is how many parts. So if I'm going to draw this card first. Here's my first card. If I look at this shape, I see 4 equal parts. So how many are total? 4. How many are shaded in purple? 1. So when we write the fraction, the first number is how many parts. So how many parts are purple? 1. So I'm going to put a number 1 on top of that line. So that means 1 out of how many are purple? How many did we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 goes at the bottom. That means that there are 4 total pieces. So when we look at this, we see 1 square out of 4 are purple. So 1 part is purple out of 4 parts. So there's 4 all together, but only one of them is purple. Let's do another one. Okay, this one's pretty easy. So we've got a circle, and part of it is like a kind of like a burgundy color. How many parts are burgundy? 1. Only 1 part is burgundy, so 1 will go at the top. How many total pieces are there? There's 1, 2. 2. So we would say 1 out of 2 is burgundy, or we could say 1/2, because if you look at that shape, half of it is burgundy, the other half is white. So you could say 1 out of 2, or you could say 1/2. Awesome. Let's do another one. I like these cards because they're not just shapes, they're all different kinds of pictures. There's food pictures, there's pictures of objects. So this one we have 3 bugs. 1, 2, 3. And oh, it says what fraction, it even asks us the question, what fraction is blue? So how many blue bugs are there? How many parts are blue? 1. So you put the 1 up top. 1 out of how many bugs are there total? 1, 2, 3. 3. So that fraction you would say 1 out of 3 are blue. Let's do, oh, this is a good one. Let's do this one. So we have some owls. It says what fraction is red? What fraction is red? So how many owls are red? 1, 2. So 2 goes at the top. 2 are red. How many total? This one, remember, total pieces. How many total owls are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 red. So 4 would go at the bottom. 2 out of 4. Awesome. Let's do a couple more. Let's do another shape one. Okay, so we have another burgundy and white shape. So we've got, let's see, how many parts are pink? It's kind of like a pink burgundy. 1 part is that pinkish burgundy color. And how many total pieces are there? 1, 2. There are 2 pieces all together. So again, that would be 1 out of 2, or you could say 1/2. Let's do the next one. The next one, what fraction is blue? Oh, so we have some paw prints. And we want to know the fraction of the blue. Okay, so let's focus on the blue ones. So how many are blue? Just one. So one would go at the top because we're looking at blue parts. Out of how many total pieces? How many are all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 1 out of 4, or you could say 1/4. Awesome. Let's do 2 more. We'll do 2 more. Let's see. Try to find something a little different. Oh, here's some ladybugs. It says, what fraction is blue? Oh, this one's a higher number. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 that are blue this time. 3 at the top. And then how many are all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. So in order to say this and write this, you would write 3/4. That's how we would say that. Instead of saying 1/4, it's 3 because it asks how many are blue. And this one, 1, 2, 3 are blue. So you would say 3/4. That's how you would say that and write that, 3/4. Okay, and let's do one more. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, so parts. How many parts are orange? 1, 2. So we put 2 at the top because we're looking for the 2 orange parts. And then how many total pieces? Total pieces go at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. So that would be 2 out of 3. And the way you say that fraction is 2/3. 2 out of 3 or 2/3. Okay, that's about it for today. I hope that gave you another way of looking at fractions. Fractions aren't always just shapes. They can be found in food. They can be found anywhere. If you look at different pieces of something, you can always think of a fraction problem or question. So today we learned about how to write a fraction and how to read the fraction, and hopefully you'll be able to write them when you're working on your Learning in Place packet. Hopefully this video makes it a little bit easier. I also uploaded these cards. They're part of a game that I would play with the class. I made the posting on Monday. If you want to look that up on Class Dojo, you can print these out, you can cut them up, you can use them however you want to. But there are some games up there if you'd like to play them at home, maybe with your family or your sibling, or you can just look at them and practice how to write them as a fraction. Okay, I will see you all later. Bye!